Roof drain. Fleece preparation. For roof drain applications, begin by pre-cutting all fleece before mixing the SmartFlash resin. For a 12-inch drain, cut 2 strips of fleece 24 inches long to create a target patch that will extend a minimum of 6 inches around the drain perimeter. Cut a 3rd strip of fleece measuring 12 inches by 7 inches, or half the width of the roll. Then, cut 2-inch fingers spaced approximately 1 inch apart. Additional material may need to be trimmed to accommodate the shape of the drain bowl. Cut 1 3/4-inch fingers, half an inch wide, along the opposite side. The larger fingers will extend over the top of the drain flange. The smaller fingers will extend down into the drain bowl. Cut a 1/4 square fleece. Fold it in half twice. And measure against the inside lip of the drain flange. Then cut the corner to create a large circle to fit inside the drain bowl. Cut a smaller circle for the drain opening. This piece will look like a donut. Spread the first 2 target patch strips across the drain. Measure and cut around the drain bowl. All overlaps must measure a minimum of 2 inches. Mixing and applying R-primer. For instructions on application of R-primer, refer to the pipe penetration flashing section of this video. Mixing and applying resin. Once the primer has completely dried and all of the fleece samples have been prepared, you're ready to install the flashing. Begin by retaping the areas to receive resin, including the modified bitumen roof surface. Like the R-primer, SmartFlash resin is provided in pre-measured mixing bags. Remove the rubber seal and begin kneading and mixing together components A and B. The material is thoroughly mixed when it is a uniform color with no light or dark streaks. Pour the mixed resin into the application bucket provided in the flash pack. Similar to the primer, all resin material should be used within 30 minutes. Apply resin at a rate of approximately 4.5 gallons per 100 square feet. This will vary depending on the texture of the substrate, but should represent about 2/3 of the total resin needed to saturate the fleece. Roll or brush on using a broad, even stroke. Be careful to ensure no resin drips or runs down the drain hole. Carefully arrange the finger flashing around the drain with the smaller fingers extending down into the drain hole. Larger fingers will feather out around the drain flange. Apply approximately 2 gallons per 100 square feet additional resin on top of the fleece until fully saturated, and continue to work in the resin. The top coat layer of resin should finish the saturation of the fleece. Roll or brush on this final coating into the fleece, which will produce a glossy appearance. If necessary, trim the fleece around the drain hole to ensure proper fit and drainage. Next, fully saturate and adhere the donut-shaped flashing to the bottom of the drain hole. This flashing will cover the small finger cuts. Lastly, apply the final target patch of fleece over the drain flange and modified bitumen roofing surface. Note that the granulated surface will require additional resin to fill voids between the granules. Work the resin into the fleece to saturate before applying the final top coat. Carefully brush out any bubbles. Allow the resin to cure 15 to 20 minutes before removing tape. Do not allow the resin to fully cure before removing the tape. The flashing is waterproof after 2 hours and considered fully cured after 48. For more information, talk to your local CertainTeed representative or visit our website at SertainTeed.com.